All right, what do you say we pick this bad boy, Pickle?
Let's do it.
Penn State, Ohio State at the Shoe, 3:30 on Fox, which means Gus Johnson, I think, will be making the call. Love
Gus
it.
effect, yes.
Love it, love it. Penn State, 7-0, number 2 in the country. Ohio State, number 6 in the country. Rested coming off the bye at 6-1.
Yep.
One loss was to Oklahoma in week 2 in convincing fashion.
Correct.
31-16, Baker Mayfield went off and then he planted the flag at midfield. So good for him. But we got to pick the game.
I don't think Penn State will be planting any flags.
I do not think we'll see any flag planting at the Shoe. But the line is Ohio State by 6 as we talk about this, and the total is 56.
It is.
Penn State total finally went over against Michigan. I never thought there would be all those points. It was crazy, but 42-13, 55 points, just crazy.
Yep.
6 and 56. I think there's going to be amongst the staff and ourselves probably a variety of opinions. So I will let you tee it up with your first pick.
Yeah, I had it Ohio State 27, Penn State 20. I went back and forth on it for quite some time. What it comes down to, 2 things that really jump out to me. Number one, the location of the game. James Franklin said it himself earlier this week. It's one thing to win against a ranked team at home during a whiteout, etc. It's another thing to go out to Columbus and win. And the other thing is that everyone picked Ohio State to win this game before the season started. Yeah. What do we know differently now about either team that would make me change that pick? I think Penn State's defense is better than I thought it would be. Yep. The difference, though, is that if I would have thought maybe 35-30 or 37-30, something like that earlier in the year, now I see a little bit lower scoring. Love the under. 27-20 Ohio State. I think they score late to get out of Columbus with a win, and Penn State has to regroup after its first loss of the year.
So I deliberately had my pick buried.
Well, at first I saw 56.
I was not
picking,
thinking. I was not picking 56-6. No, those were the betting numbers. But as I turn it over, Ohio State 27, Penn State 24. So I think Penn State covers.
Yes.
And I do think absolutely a game that's 27-24 is obviously a game I think Penn State can win. I think the home field advantage is significant. I just remember, as good as this, dangerous as this Penn State team is, they really struggled at Iowa. Yeah. And I think the crowd noise was a factor. That Iowa defense is pretty good. They had one good player, Josie Jewell. There's a lot of athletes on the Ohio State side. I think Urban Meyer and the Buckeyes have been waiting for this game since last year's upset at Beaver Stadium. So I'm going to say Ohio State 27, Penn State 24. And I'll also say this. I picked them to lose at Northwestern, Penn State, but I changed my mind.
Same.
I had Ohio State beating these guys in the preseason. I'm going to stick with that. I think it's going to be a great game. And if Penn State does pull it off, man.
Send us all of the emails you want, please.
Well, yeah, send us emails, but it's going to get crazy up in State College. Yes. It's probably going to get crazy in the PennLive offices, too.
I think so. Good chance of that.
We'll see how that plays out. So we both like Ohio State. The question is, what do the rest of the guys think?
Let's see.